Welcome back to the Seven Deadly Sins anime review episode special number 24. Yeah, kind of like with the anime of My Hero Academia. In the case this one, I don't know when the series come back. I have not heard anything if there's going to be a season 3. I'm sure there probably will be. From the article I read, people love season 2, so I would think that the studio who makes this particular series, which I think it's the same studio that makes JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, excuse me, that they should have a third season. But a lot of people say that. I haven't heard anybody say that season 2 was a bad season. Nope. Or was up to snuff for what season 1 was doing. It's just that everybody has said that from reviews I've heard is that it was a really good season. And I agree. Season 2 was really good. Though I did watch the entire thing subbed. Watched the first season dubbed. And watched the second season subbed because, well, the dub had never released yet. But dub has been released. Now, when am I going to get a chance to watch the film, Prisoners of the Sky? I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I haven't heard much reviews in this particular film yet, but I am looking forward to watching it at some point. Yep. But now to talk about the 300th chapter of the manga. Congratulations to Seven Deadly Sins for hitting 300 chapters. This is called The Demon King Meliodas. Yeah. The way this chapter goes is that it kind of feels like it well deserved to be in the 300th chapter. Because that's kind of the weird thing about manga. When they hit numbers like this, they don't do a lot of celebration for it. Here in the US, when the comic books hit 300 issues, they make these issues double-sized, and they usually like celebrate what kind of history that the book has had, or like a conclusion to a story arc that the book is going at that point. Usually something like that. Or it's a follow-up to something else that the book is going on at that point. Yeah, and I love the cover. It's basically, well, the house, yes, Demon King Meliodas. Yeah, there is an explanation for this, and it's particularly very weird. Chapter starts off saying Deanne King saying, apparently Meliodas. Heck, Elizabeth points out, heck, you're not Meliodas. And by his dialogue, yeah, it's not Meliodas. Who is this? This is the Demon King. Meliodas' father is possessing Meliodas' body. How? No idea. Like, how in the world they cause him to possess his body to cause him to grow up to be the same size as, I would probably say, not Deanne per se, but he's like taller than Elizabeth. His hair is long, and he's wearing this weird outfit. Yeah, and I don't know if anybody's ever said this in the series, but the gloves that he wears in the series, like a lot of characters wear these gloves, where they usually very like a lot of the armor is like this too. I'm not sure why this is. Zeros is like, what the heck is going on? Oh yeah, and apparently the woman he was mentioning last episode, Gela, was actually a vampire woman he was in love with. Yeah. The brother of Meliodas is in love with a vampire. Okay. And Elizabeth's saying, we gotta get him out of his body right now. Yep. Mostly this chapter is lots of talking. And then Meliodas, well, the Meliodas possessed, Demon King possessed Meliodas, is about to attack Elizabeth. And then Merlin summons her perfect cube to protect everybody. Deanne basically agrees to protect Elizabeth at all costs. Of course, the Demon King blocks everything, blocks all the attacks. It has a bit of a surprise ending too. Like lots of talking. Of course, Hawk is still protecting Elizabeth. And then all of a sudden, Bond shows up at the end. Of course, Hawk had been nearly burned to a crisp. Yeah, Bond showing up. That's something. Hang in there. I swear to get out of this old fart, you. I swear to get this old fart out of your body. And he says, Captain, do you hear me? Everyone's like so happy to see Bond. Yeah, as for where the heck he's been for the past, like, 6 chapters, no idea. Because last I saw him, he was with King's sister. Yeah. And the next chapter is going to be called The Feelings of All. Interesting little chapter. Yeah, I say little chapter even though it's quite long. Yeah, it's just basically lots of talking. It's a lot of exposition this chapter, and like Elizabeth basically immediately points out though this is not Meliodas. From what I could tell, probably by his voice. Appearance-wise, yes, it is Meliodas, but it's by his. From what I could tell, it's his voice because Elizabeth heard his voice so much because she knows his voice really well. So yeah, and there's also mentioning that they can break the curse that she's under. Yeah, the Demon King wants to break the curse by killing her so brutally. Yep. But I'd say the biggest surprise of all this whole chapter is the return of Bond. Yeah, great the fact he's showing up here, but I say again, Bond, where the heck have you been for the past 6 chapters? Yeah, because it seems like right now, as of this chapter, the entire Seven Deadly Sins have all reunited. Yeah, for the first time about 50 chapters, because they've been pretty much been separated all this period of time. Yeah, they've been separated for a long period of time, and finally they've been reunited. Also, by this point, I don't know if anybody noticed this, basically because it's been like a little over 100 chapters. I'd say like 103 since that particular demon that died at the end of, in the anime, at the end of season 2. That at this point in time, all of the Ten Commandments who first showed up when they made their debut in the series back in, I think it was like chapter like 101. Excuse me. I would say as of right now, all but 2 are dead. Yeah, all but 2. The only 2 are not dead is Zedros and the one who's sort of the woman who brings back dead people. I would say this woman is a necromancer, but this woman does a full resurrection. She hasn't been seen in a while. As far as I can tell, she's not dead. Everyone else has pretty much been killed off, either by having their head chopped off, or being stabbed, or blown up. But yeah, all the Ten Commandments are all dead. Yeah, and there's not been followed up on anything about Camelot still being possessed by demons. Yeah, where's the damn demons? It's basically Camelot's been like that for a while. They haven't that resolved yet. It's like there's been several different plot points at this point in time that have not been resolved. I'd say probably the other thing that probably hasn't been resolved, the whole thing of Meliodas becoming Demon King. Yeah, but I would have thought though when Meliodas himself was last seen, that was fixed. But apparently, nope, it isn't. It has not been fixed. It does progress the story forward, which I do appreciate that, in a big way. Yeah. Though I've heard a rumor that the series might end this year, but who the heck knows? It depends upon the writer of the series. It's his decision because he's the writer. I don't think it's up to the publisher, unless of course series is selling well. I'm sure series, far as I can tell, the series is selling really well. Though I keep wondering when the heck the next season come out for the anime. But yeah, I think the next season probably would cover from where the last season left off, and probably go. And this is my personal guess. Probably up until probably about almost by here. Yeah, that's a possibility. That it might cover like everything that's been published like at that point because it's only been like 103 chapters. I figured though that'd be a good amount of a period of time to start start up a new season. But hey, it's all up to Studio David. Yep, so the studio is I think it's I think it's David the one who actually makes who makes the anime. Yeah, I'm gonna give this chapter roughly definitely a 9 out of 10. It's not a step down from last chapter, but it is progression forward. Yep. So that's it for this particular review. I have currently no other videos planned for today. Tomorrow I have, off the top of my head, probably at least 5 as of right now. I was hoping to do a review for Case Closed, but that's not going to happen today, like to finish the season up, because currently, as of now for the series, I have exactly 12 episodes to go. I probably will finish up some of the season up tonight and finish up tomorrow. So expect a review of the 7th season of Case Closed, newest episode of Dragon Ball Super, something for One Piece, and Dragon and Boruto. So roughly about 4 videos tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, and that would be pretty much it. Just 4 videos. If not, probably at least 3. Okay? But until I see you next video, bye.